E aí, jovens, como vocês estão? Vocês estão bem? Hoje nós estamos continuando a nossa história do Hellblade, jogo da miséria. Pense num jogo top. Então nós estamos indo para a terceira parte. Vamos ver o que nos aguarda. Vamos continuar exatamente onde a gente parou da outra vez, certo? Bora lá então.
The darkness touched you. Everyone could see it in the hollows of your eyes. A gaze averted from life. You ran from it but brought it nearer. Led it to him. An endless suffering worse than death. And you wanted to surrender. Abandon and to find peace with the gods. No. The darkness won't allow it. So you will walk into the lair of the beast. Look it in the eye, and you will go to war. This is your mission. This is your quest. There is nothing else left.
Acho que agora vai começar uma bagaceira terrível. Esse jogo é sensacional. Vem, cabeça do Satanás, vem. Defende e tame. Quebrou a defesa.
The gods made you a warrior for a reason. It's your calling.
Aí o que você faz? Ó, defende. Paralisa o tempo e regaça geral. Tem mais, tem mais.
The only one that makes any sense.
Agora com esse aqui a gente usa o... Ah, droga, defende, miséria! Não tem defesa, não tem defesa. Não tem defesa, não... Ih, droga! Não pode falecer, não pode falecer. Certo, não pode falecer, jovens. Nós já perdemos 3 vezes já. Não pode ficar falecendo, senão vai zerar o jogo, vai zerar a save. E eu perco todo o meu progresso. Então não pode perder.
Every gate you open into darkness brings another challenge.
Nossa, você já levou um murrão já. esquiva! Caramba, essa foi na sorte, hein?
Remember the warrior trials.
Esses caras aqui com essas marretas aqui são os mais terríveis. Aí, com esses daqui que tem que usar o esqueminha. Não tem defesa, não tem defesa, não tem defesa. Não tem defesa, não tem defesa. Tem que lembrar disso. Perder aí por besteira. Pronto, agora eu tenho que achar esses rolês aí. Ô, miséria da minha alma. Vamos lá. Eu tenho que achar um peixe, um S e um X. Peixe SX.
Each must find their own path. Align yourself to its secrets, and you will find yours. However you come to the gold-covered bridge that leads to Hell, you may find it guarded by a giantess. She will ask your name, she will ask your lineage, she will ask your business. The Northmen tell of the warrior woman Brynhild, who leapt into fire and rode to Hell to join her slain love Sigurd, and is challenged by the giantess.
Então quer dizer que um já foi, então. Não, não foi nenhum. Que estranho. Ah, o X é por aqui, ó. Ah, aqui, ó. Aqui tem um. Só que eu acho que tem que ver de lá de cima. Cadê? Não tinha um bagulho aqui? É, um já foi. O X tá lá embaixo. O outro tá aqui, ó. Opa! Olha aqui, ó. Certo, o X eu sei que tá lá embaixo. Certo, vamos encontrar o X da questão.
Hela possesses large
Será que tem
dwelling
que
places
encontrar
in
todos esses
Helheim.
daí? Vixe, é muito
Tall
não.
are her walls, high are her gates. The name of her dish is hunger. Her knife is famine. On her threshold all will
Tá
stumble.
por aqui, ó.
Her bed is called sick bed, and her bed hangings are called flames of a funeral pyre. They say she is easy to recognize, half black and half the color of flesh, and her face menacing and grim.
Caramba, pior que vai ser difícil de achar isso, hein? Bem, não sei como que eu vou achar isso. Ah, tá, já entendi, já entendi. Aqui, ó. Tá, já achamos todos, agora vamos seguir em frente. Bem, esse não foi tão difícil assim, meu Deus, que difícil. Tá, vamos lá.
The gate. It's opening.
Já ganhei mais um troféu.
It's coming.
Será que já estamos no final já?
Again. It's Hela.
Yes, the source of the darkness. It's coming. This is your moment.
Vixe. Olha o tamanho disso. Tá miséria.
What are you doing? You're showing weakness.
Caraca, véi.
You're not a warrior. You're a disgrace. The gods will punish you for this. Pick up the sword. Pick it up. Fight the darkness. Fight it.
Caraca, olha o tamanho desse bicho.
Get up. Get up and fight.
Poxa vida.
Stormy seas and lost souls. She's dreamt of this before. They say dreams are visions of our memories, thoughts and fears, as seen by our inner eye.
Pesadelos de
Each one
Senua.
of us is always dreaming, even when awake, and we only see what our inner eye creates for us. Is this what hell is? A world shaped by Senua's nightmares. Maybe that's why people feared seeing the world through her eyes. Because if you believe that Senua's reality is twisted, you must accept that yours I'd be too.
You failed the gods. You're pathetic. Rotten. Cursed. What were you thinking? Did you really think you could win? How stupid can you be? Everyone hates her. She's cursed.
The shadow hates.
Look at you. A warrior. Worthless. Weak. Pathetic. Go on. Feel sorry for yourself, because there's no one left to do that for you.
Everywhere. What's that?
Take it. If you're too much of a coward to fight, then end the suffering. Broken and lost. Just like your sword.
Agora sem espada. Que foi isso, cara?
Why go on when you give everything and face that which torments you, only to find that it is worse than you could have imagined? Why go on? Is it really so weak to ask this? Or are we just so afraid of the honest answer that we do not dare pose the question? Sometimes the answer lies in a memory, a feeling, a song.
It's not real. It's true. It's not real. It's real. Listen to it.
Don't give up.
Did it? It's
Not like this.
It's not real. It's real. It's a trick. Don't trust it. Maybe you're already dead.
Caramba,
Who are you?
é sinistrão esse jogo.
No, it's not. It's a trick. It's a trick. He's already dead. He can't be here. It's impossible.
Come to me. Please.
The light. Go towards the light. It's him. There he is. It can't be him. It's just a trick. It's in your mind. No, he's here. It's in your mind. It's real. It's happening. Go towards it.
Certo, vamos lá que provavelmente o final está chegando. Agora eu não sei se é pra descer. Aqui tem a praia. Ah, tem um espírito ali, ó. Acho que tem que ir até o espírito. Vai, minha filha.
There it is. You're imagining things. It's Tilly. He's gone. You were so slow. How could you? Keep going. How could you? Keep going. Ignore the pain. I told you it was the trick. You.
Dillion.
I told you. Where are you going? See, there's nothing to follow. Come on.
Before she first met him, she was not in a good place. Just a teenager, but not like the others. Barely functioning, she rarely left the house. Her father's in-bow made sure of that. Only occasionally did she venture out on her own, collecting firewood and herbs. Errands out in the open plains. That was her world. Like this one. Barren and lonely.
You're getting strong.
Eu sei que você tem que explorar os negócios pra poder pegar os totens, mas... Desculpa, totens. Só vou pegar os que estiverem no caminho.
Not even you. Pointless. It's in your mind. You think you can see it, but it's in your mind. There's a tree.
There he was, the lone figure of a
He's
boy.
there, under the tree.
Swordplay under the shade of a tree.
Olha lá o carinha lá.
She remembers the first time she saw
Tá
him.
se afastando cada vez mais.
To her young eyes, he moved as if dancing, and the world danced with him. The gloom lifted. For the first time in years, she felt
He's there, under the tree.
a ray of hope.
You have to keep Dillian is waiting. Keep going.
Tá, vamos até lá que eu vi o cara lá embaixo lá. Ixi, não dá pra subir? Como assim, cara? Ah, mas não tem mais fim não essa munganga?
Watching from afar, she mimicked him, perfecting her own secret dance, wishing those fleeting moments of light would stretch out to last forever.
No, it's a trick. It's an illusion. It's not real. Do you really think it's real? You want to believe it's real, but it's a trick. You're deluded. Where are you going? Where
Ela
is
tá
she
começando a ter
going?
alucinações.
What is she following? You can't even fight. It's just deception.
How does he so effortlessly court the world and bliss? If only she could do the same. See the world through eyes anew and dance with it, just like he does.
What's your name?
Qual o seu nome?
Senua.
I haven't seen you before.
I don't leave home much.
Oh, Zenua's daughter.
I have to go.
Wait. Who taught you to fight like that?
No one.
No one.
Well, I watched you, and
You learnt all of that from watching me? You should become a warrior, you know.
me?
I'm Dilly. I'm here for the warrior trials. Come and watch. And bring your sword.
You can't put it into words. That moment when you look into the eyes of the one who is supposed to reassure you, make you feel safe. It only takes an instant. Fear swallows you before you have a chance to make sense of it. And darkness becomes a part of who who you are.
You killed him.
But her world changed the day the Northmen took him from her. Senua knows that there's no going back to how things were. That there's nothing to go back to at all.
Stay still, stay quiet, hide, don't tell her.
Their gods can see into your mind. They will use this power to destroy you.
They won't stop me. I can still feel him.
Whatever's left of him, they will never let him go.
I'm not gonna let him rot here.
You're the one rotting here.
Leave me alone.
You will die here.
No.
And all your suffering will have been for nothing.
Cala a boca.
Dillian? Is that you? I'll find you, man. I promise.
Certo. Acho que agora vai ter porrada, é isso?
True. Can you see him? You want to believe it. Is he not real? Is he there? You're alone in these mountains. Is that Dillian? Nothing lives here. You won't survive. You met him by the tree. She met him by the tree. Maybe it's a sign, the tree. What's he trying to tell you? He's waiting for you by the tree.
Tem alguma coisa errada aqui que não tem nada. Vamos ver pra onde que a gente tem que ir agora. De onde foi que eu vim? Eu vim daqui, certo? Então vamos pra cá. Tem um totem ali. Aqui não tem nada.
The Northmen tell of a great hero. His name is Sigmund. His father's hall was built around a great tree, and one day Odin comes and thrusts a sword into the tree, a gift to whomever can release it. Many try, but the sword only comes out at Sigmund's touch. His brother-in-law, King Siggeir, wants it, but Sigmund refuses him, so King Siggeir plots revenge. He invites Sigmund and his brothers to a feast, but when they arrive, they are met with an army, not a warm welcome.
Outro totem aqui.
Death for Sigmund and his brothers seems certain. But the king's wife is Sigmund's sister, and she begs for mercy and implores the king to chain them up instead. He agrees. Not for mercy, though, but because he plans an even more cruel and lingering death. Chained to a tree in the forest that night, a she-wolf comes and devours one of Sigmund's brothers. She returns, ravenous, night after night, until only Sigmund is left.
Tá, não dá pra descer por aqui. Também não dá pra passar por aqui. Dá sim. Outro totem. Eu acho que ganhei um troféu olhando todos esses
The Northmen
totens.
tell of a great hero. His name is Sigmund. His father's hall was built around a great tree, and one day Odin comes and thrusts a sword into the tree, a gift to whomever can release it. Many try, but the sword only comes out at Sigmund's touch.
Por que eu acho que eu tô andando em círculos? Acho que eu tô andando em círculos. Cara, eu tô andando em círculos. Tô nem sabendo pra onde ir. Opa, aqui ó, eu acho que é aqui.
Take it. A sword. Take it. Dilly had left it for you. Take it. Take it. Take it.
Imagine a sword that can slay gods.
Forjada por Odin.
Is Gramr. It was forged by the god of all Northmen, Odin, and gifted to Sigmund, a great warrior.
I need this sword. It's important. Can you help me?
The sword appears whole, but it is an illusion. It shattered into shards long ago. It is said the great warrior can reforge Gramr by answering the trials of Odin, one for each shard. The roots of the Tree of Death will take you to new lands, where you will face the trials.
Go to the shard. What's the shard? Find it. It's the metal runestones.
Certo. Então pelo jeito a gente tem que encontrar os... Ah lá.
The metal, the runes.
Pelo jeito é aquilo ali,
You
ó.
need that sword. Go to the shard.
Os desafios de Odin.
Where is it? Find it. There it is. Focus. It's the shard. Focus. Focus. Use your eyes. Look. Get closer. What can you see? Go to it. It's not safe.
I want to tell you a story about a god of the Northmen called Baldur. The second son of Odin. He was beautiful, good and wise. He was fair of feature, he spoke fair words, he gave fair judgments. Light shone from him. Only good things were told of him. Yet he was the first of the gods to die.
Interessante.
The bridge. You've come this far, but the bridge is broken. There's no way you can fix it. What do you do now, Senua? You want to see what the mask sees? No, she doesn't. Don't look through it. You're curious. It's dangerous. Don't go near it. Don't go there. Don't go too close. Don't touch it. You're curious. You don't know. Where are we? What is this? It's the same. Different. It's another world.
Ah, tipo, volta no tempo esse...
I like it here. Can we stay? The bridge. It's not broken. It's fixed. What happened? The bridge is fixed. Let's cross it.
Certo. Tem mais totem.
The Northmen tell this story about the death of Baldur. It begins with dark dreams.
Se for assim, uma porrada
Night
de
after
totem que
night,
tem ainda.
Baldur dreams of his own death, and the gods fear for his life. So Baldur's mother
Pronto, agora
makes
tem que achar F.
everything in the world: fire, water, iron, stone, earth, wood, beasts, birds, serpents, poison, sickness, swear an oath not to harm her son. One by one, they each make their vow. Neither weapons nor wood will injure him, Balder's mother boasts. Only Loki, father.
Bem, por enquanto, vamos ver que desafio é esse. Volta no tempo, ó. Legal.
The gate is open. Go through the gate. Go through it. It's dangerous. Follow it. What's behind the gate? Where will it take you? It's not safe. Dillion. There he is. There he is. What are you waiting for? Quick, find a way. Find him. Go through him. Where is he? Where's he gone? We're in the wrong world. He's not here. She's in the wrong world. He's not in this world. He's in the other one. He's in the other one. He's in the dark world. The dark. The dark world.
The world once seemed so simple. Black and white. Darkness and light. Narrow dividing lines of our own making.
Tá por aqui.
Dillion taught her to see further. To peek through the cracks and see the worlds of colour stretching away from the gloom. And Senua explored new paths into the unknown.
Mano, esse F tá por aqui, jovens. Olha um totem aqui.
Do you remember?
The gods feast and rejoice and amuse themselves by throwing spears and stones at Balder, striking at him with sword and axe. But he comes to no harm, whatever they do. The gods never cease to wonder at this great marvel. But Loki shapes himself into a woman and asks Balder's mother, is it really true that all things promise to keep him safe? I did not ask the mistletoe, Balder's mother confesses. I thought it was too young. Oh dear.
Saved you. Loves you. You owe him. His love keeps you strong. Do you remember how he made you feel?
Bem, pelo jeito aqui tá perto. Tá, perdemos, se perdemos de novo.
Does it feel warm? Do you feel safe? Dillion loves you.
Tá. Vamos ver pra onde que a gente tem que ir.
Look what happens to the things you love.
Pior que ele não fala o que tem que fazer. Opa! Nossa, eu não achei ainda o negócio ainda.
Everything gets broken in the end. You killed him with your love because he believed in you. She should have listened to her father. Why didn't she listen to her father? She thought she could defy her father.
Tá, agora ela não sobe. Tem que ser por aqui mesmo.
He led you astray. You should have listened to your father when you had the chance. Why didn't you listen to him? This love has tortured you, and it tortures them.
Meu, eu não sei pra onde ir.
You have blood on your hands. You are guilty. Was it worth it? You broke him. You killed him. He couldn't see the darkness within you.
Nossa, velho, tô perdidaço aqui. Caramba, agora tem que botar a cachola pra funcionar agora.
It's all your fault. You're cursed.
Ah, mano, eu tô perdidaço aqui.
You kill the things you love with your curse. You kill the things that are most precious to you. Dylan didn't deserve this.
Tá, vamos pra batalha de corpo então.
Nobody will love her now. Can you remember what love feels like? Look what happens to the things she loves. She destroys the things she loves.
Tá, pera aí. Deixa eu pegar uma água pra refrescar aqui o pensamento.
Curse strangled you just like it strangled him.
Tá, vamos pensar agora, vamos pensar.
You have no chance for love now. Nobody will love you again. Ever again.
Tá, quando eu tinha entrado, pra onde foi que apareceu um monte? Falei, meu, devo estar perto. Em algum lugar aqui.
No, he was kind. He let you see it. You should have listened to your father when you were young.
Tá, não sei pra onde. Será que foi aqui que eu desci? Começou a brilhar com coisa ao redor? Eu não tô conseguindo achar o F.
Dillian doesn't know who killed him, but we do.
Tá, tinha um lugar que eu fui que começou a brilhar. Falei, mano, tá por aqui. Pior que agora eu não lembro. Caramba.
Darkness.
Que ódio.
Do you know? Was it worth it? You're still alive.
Nossa,
and
meu.
Dillian doesn't deserve to be dead. How does that make you feel?
Caramba, João, cadê esse negócio? Eu já desci aqui? Já.
Hand that loved you, you squashed it, strangled it, flattened it. The curse cannot be undone.
Vai baixar não, é?
You have no chance for love now. Nobody will love you again. Ever again.
Tá, meu, não sei o que tem que fazer. Não sei, sinceramente.
Nobody will love her now.
Can you remember what love feels like?
Look what happens to the things she loves. She destroys the things she loves.
Caramba, meu, eu não vou conseguir achar essa bexiga.
She thought she had light within her. She is pure.
Tá, vamos dar uma volta pelo mapa. Até a gente descobrir. Acho que esse atrás aqui não foi não. Meu, eu não tô conseguindo achar a saída disso aqui. Não sei mais pra onde ir, já chega. Tinha um lugar aqui que eu passava que as letras ficavam mais intensas aparecendo na tela.
She should have listened to her father. Why didn't she listen to her father? She thought she could defy him.
You broke it. You killed her. You couldn't see the darkness within you.
Meu, eu tô perdidaço aqui, tô perdidaço. Perdidaço mesmo. Perdido. Não sei nem pra onde ir. Bem, por aqui eu já dei a volta em tudo.
It's all your fault. You're cursed.
Mais nenhuma profecia. Bem, eu lembro de ter entrado num lugar aqui e ele apareceu um monte de coisa.
Curse. And now the darkness is swallowing you up.
Tá. Aqui não é. Aqui não tem saída. Nossa, velho, vai ser difícil isso aqui. Meu, não sei pra onde eu tô indo, não sei. Já dei a volta em tudo.
Should have listened to your father when you had the chance. Why didn't you listen to him? This love has tortured you, and it tortures them. Your curse has claimed Dillian. And Dillian. I didn't know he was kind.
Nossa, agora eu me perdi, dá uma raiva, velho. Ai, ai. Ai, ai, já tô cansado já. Onde que eu vou achar esse F, meu Deus do céu? Aonde? Tinha um lugar aqui que ficava brilhando quando eu chegava perto. Só que parece que não tem mais.
Broken in the end. You've killed him with your love because he believed in you.
Droga. Só que eu não tô conseguindo imaginar onde que essa droga tá. Eu lembro, velho, que eu entrei por aqui, tinha um lugar. Tem um lugar por aqui que tá piscando essas luzes aí.
Was it worth it?
Tá,
You're still alive and
vou começar de novo, vai. Digamos que a gente chegou aqui. Beleza, vamos pra esquerda.
You were guilty. Was it worth it?
Bem, não tô entendendo ainda. Certo, digamos que a gente veio por aqui. Vai, primeiro contato.
Look what happens to the things you love.
Bem, não sei como encontrar isso.
You killed. Couldn't see the darkness within you. You astray. You should have listened to your father when you had the chance. Why didn't you listen to him? This love has tortured you, and it tortures Dillian.
Certo, nem sei pra onde eu tô mais.
Dillian's in the tower. He's there. He was the only one she could trust. Could she trust him? Does it feel warm? Do you feel safe? Dillian loves you.
Meu, não consigo pensar em nada que encaixe isso aí. Mas pelo jeito é por aqui, ó, que tá começando a trazer, aparecer os Fs, ó. É por aqui.
Do you remember the way he looked? He didn't believe that she was cursed. He saved you when everyone else turned their backs.
Tá, o negócio deu uma piscada aqui, né, jovem?
He was the only one that didn't mind the curse. He loved her so much.
The gods feast and rejoice and amuse themselves by throwing spears and stones at Balder, striking at him with sword and axe. But he comes to no harm, whatever they do. The gods never cease to wonder at this great marvel. But Loki shapes himself into a woman and asks Balder's mother, "Is it really true that all things promise to keep him safe? I did not ask the mistletoe, Baldur's mother confesses. I thought it was too young. Oh dear.
He's the reason she's alive at all.
Caramba, pior que eu não... Mesmo que... Então o negócio tá aqui. O negócio tá aqui. Caramba, tá por aqui, mano.
Do you even remember? His love is guiding you. He was the only one that didn't mind her.
He loved her so much. Senua.
Meu, eu não sei pra onde ir, não sei. Não faço a mínima ideia. Tava aparecendo lá as dicas, mas eu não consegui decifrar.
Dillian saved her.
You owe your life to Dillian.
You owe everything to him.
Tá. O negócio tá brilhando aqui, então é por aqui. Em algum lugar.
Do you remember the way he touched you? He was kind to her.
Meu, eu não tô conseguindo achar, velho, não tô. Tá, aqui não dá pra subir.
Do you remember meeting him beneath the tree?
Do you remember how he made you feel? He was kind to her.
Meu, esse bagulho tá aqui, jovens. Tá aqui, mas eu não tô conseguindo ver. Opa! Olha só, era o reflexo.
He saw who she
Era o
really
reflexo.
He saw the warrior within.
Nossa, eu dei mó rolê nessa droga pra ser a sombra do negócio. A sombra.
He's gone. He's in the dark world.
He's gone to the dark world.
You're in the wrong world.
He's in the other world.
The dark world.
Without you. He didn't believe that she was cursed.
He saved you when everyone else turned their backs.
Caramba, depois de 2 horas, jovens.
Your curse has claimed Dillian.
Poor Dillian. He didn't know. He was kind.
There he is. Where are you taking
He's
me?
up there. He's up there.
How do you get up there?
There's a way. There is a way up there.
Find the way.
She can do that. You're nearly there. Just find the way.
Loki makes a dart out of mistletoe and goes to the gods as they throw things at Baldur. The blind god, Huth, was there. Loki asks him why he wasn't taking part. Huth says, I cannot see where Baldur stands, and even if I could see him, I have no weapon. Loki replies, "Here is a wand. I will tell you where he stands." And Húð throws the mistletoe at Baldur. It pierces through him, and to everyone's horror, Baldur is killed. And for this, Húð is slain.
Tá, pra cá não tem saída.
Nobody will love her now.
Can you remember what love feels like?
Look what happens to the things she loves.
She destroys the things she
Caramba, agora lascou, velho. Não tem pra onde ir. Tá. Agora não falou pra onde que a gente tem que ir. Não falou pra seguir em frente. Ah, já sei.
You killed him with your love because
Tem
he
que voltar no
believed in
tempo
you.
lá e o negócio vai reconstruir.
You have no chance for love now.
Nobody will love you again.
Ever again.
You kill. Remember Dillion.
What do you remember?
Do you remember the sound of his voice?
Tá. Não é desse jeito então.
Dillion saved you from them. Dillion saved you from them.
Interessante. Parece que agora vai dar certo. Ih, caramba, o bagulho fechou.
Dillion undoes the curse.
What does it feel like to feel a love so strong?
Ai, mano, tá difícil aqui, velho. Quando eu conseguir encontrar o caminho. Ah, mano. Ah, mano, não tô conseguindo entender, velho. Eu tô meia hora aqui, ó. Essa droga, eu não tô conseguindo entender. Isso porque é o primeiro desafio.
Do you know? Was it worth it?
O jogo não dá uma dica, não fala nada.
He deserved to be dead. How does that make you feel?
Do you remember meeting him beneath the tree?
Ah, mano, não tô entendendo não.
Do you remember him
Não tô
whispering in your
entendendo, não tô entendendo.
He was the only one that really loved her. He did love her.
Não sei, esse bagulho falou que... Ah, vou arrumar aqui e vai continuar. Aí arrumei os negócios e não continua. Ai, que sacanagem. Ah, mano, eu não vou jogar mais não. Que ódio, cara, que ódio. Ai, Deus. Já dei a volta nessa munganga
Do you
já.
remember the way he looked?
We spend our lives searching for the meaning in life, and we ask the gods for guidance. But the truth to life is revealed when we can face death without fear. How can the gods understand us if they refuse to die themselves?
He was the only one she could trust. Could she trust him?
Não tô entendendo, cara. Ó, isso aqui tem que deixar aberto. Tá, eu já deixei. Ah, eu não sei se é pra voltar e deixar de dia, entendeu? Esse aqui não abre.
He's the reason she keeps fighting.
E ele no escuro não abre nada. O ruim é que aqui fecha. Aí não tem pra onde correr. Só falta ser uma coisa muito besta mesmo. Aí você vai ver mesmo eu ficar com raiva.
You have blood on your hands.
Loki makes a dart out of mistletoe and goes to the gods as they throw things at Balder. The blind god, Huth, was there. Loki asks him why he wasn't taking pollen. Huth says, I cannot see where Balder stands, and even if I could see him, I have no weapon. Loki replies, here is a wand. I will tell you where he stands. And Huth throws the mistletoe at Balder. It pierces through him, and to everyone's horror, Balder is killed. And for this,
não tem caminho, não tem. Não tem caminho. Ah, que raiva, viu, velho?
Darkness.
Aí, ó, não passa, não dá uma dica, não dá nada, velho. Tô ficando impaciente já. Ó, já dei a volta aqui, ó. Já fui consultar o negócio no escuro, já fui consultar no dia. O que essa droga precisa mais? Não sei, não sei o que essa droga quer que eu faça. Não entendi.
The curse cannot be undone.
Dá até raiva, jogo.
Dillian doesn't know who killed him, but we do.
Agora eu não sei o que fazer. Não faço a mínima ideia. Quer saber? Chega por hoje, eu não tô conseguindo pensar. Amanhã a gente vê isso aí. Ai, ai. Bem, falou pra vocês aí. Tamo junto. Amanhã a gente vê isso aí. Não, eu não tô com cabeça pra pensar nisso. Não estou com cabeça pra pensar.
Why didn't she listen to her father? She thought she could defy her father.
Falou pra vocês. Até mais.